Let's talk about Expo 2016.
Make the ground shake.
Alright guys, so Expo, Vaper Expo 2016, which was held in the NEC Birmingham this year. A week ago from filming this was the last day. Today's Sunday, Sunday the 15th, so last week from filming this was the Sunday of Vaper Expo. Now Vaper Expo for me was a little bit different from what I was expecting. I was expecting fucking chaos. I was expecting just pretty much shit to go down, but this expo was pretty good. A lot of really good vendors there. A lot of sort of mainstream vendors. A lot of US vendors. A lot of giveaways, which I wasn't really expecting. Talk about what I'm vaping today. So I've got the Mutation V4X on top of here. And I've also got the Noisy Cricket there. It's absolutely stellar. Vaping on some of this. This is what I picked up from Expo. Picked up some of this. It's called Cafe Racer Craft E-Liquids Lucky 13. Picked up some of this, and see when you're having a wee drink, see when you're having a beer. This is a really nice vape. This is it's like a tobacco, but it's got like vanilla. It's like an RY4 kind of take, but they did it really well. At Expo I tried a lot of sort of tobacco flavours. Tobacco for me is not a big one, but I tried a lot of tobaccos at Expo, and this was probably one of the better ones, probably the best one I've tried in a while. There was a couple. There was this one, and there was one from Mirage, similar style bottle. That's Mirage there. That's Sly Fox. That's like a ginger nut type vape. I'm going to talk about all these guys later on, but I thought I'd just give you a little know what I'm talking about. So just thought I'd let you guys know exactly what I'm vaping. That stuff's really good. It's like I say, it's like a tobacco with vanilla, some caramel, some cinnamon, that sort of stuff in there. Pairs up so well with a beer. Straight out the can, man. Straight out the can. So Vaper Expo, what was I expecting? I was expecting some chaos. I was expecting some people just going there primarily for the free shit. I was expecting people to be pushing and shoving, but to be honest, it was actually organised very well. It was organised to the point where I thought, shit, this is actually really good. Because I'd heard rumours from last year of things getting stolen. Obviously things did get stolen, but this year I was expecting, sorry, last year I heard lots of things being stolen, and I heard of a lot of chaos, and then at Jam recently there's a lot of chaos there as well, I've heard. Now just to clear things up, this is my first ever sort of Vape Expo, vape sort of meet, vape, anything social gathering to do with vaping apart from like local meets and stuff. I've done a few of them, but this was like the first sort of mainstream one I've done, and it was actually really good. It was a really good experience. I'd done the B2B day on the Friday, and I'd done the Saturday, and I came home on the Sunday just purely because I was fucked, man. There was so much happening that my legs were fucked, my hip was sore for some reason, and so we kind of thought we caught a day on Saturday night with me and Stefan, the dude that I went down with, so having a few beers on the Saturday. We went, you know what, fuck it, let's just go home, because we pretty much nailed it. We nailed probably what 80% on the B2B day, and we nailed probably a good 100% on Saturday, so Sunday would have been pointless. There's some good advocacy. I mean, I wasn't really expecting, from what I've heard from from other Vape Expos and vape meets and stuff like that, like Jam, Ireland, that sort of stuff, there wasn't a lot of advocacy there, but this one there was actually a lot of advocacy. There was a guy got up on stage, I'm really bad with names, did go up on stage with Matt Colley, and they sort of like chucked out some advocacy, but they organised it really well, because they had them go on stage before they done the giveaway, so everybody sort of came to the stage, and that was really nice. It was really good to sort of see that. If you wonder why I'm talking really quick, it's because I'm trying to get everything out, because there's so much to talk about. One other thing I want to talk about as well was that there was a lot of like trash talking and sort of bitching going on as well. There was like your higher end sort of vapors who vape on your higher end gear, sort of bitching about your lower end guys, and your lower end guys were bitching about your other guys, and it was just, luckily nobody really knows me in the industry, so I was just there. Nobody really knew me, although a few vendors did know me. So going on that vendor thing, let's talk about the vendors. Vendors. Right, so like I said, there was a lot of American vendors there, a lot of good use, a lot of good mods. We'll say that there wasn't that much, there wasn't really that much to do with hardware. They obviously had your Aspire, you had your local vape, you had your Limitless were there as well. They're only really ones I've seen. I mean, a lot of the juice companies were also carrying hardware as well, but I didn't see any dedicated hardware guys there. As Modos was there, some other like distributors. There's a lot of distributors there as well. So like people that were there with all their kit looking to sign people up and stuff. The B2B day, which for anyone that doesn't know is the business to business day. Pardon me. That was probably the best day for me personally, because I got a chance to speak to vendors, I got a chance to ask them about their advocacy, I got a chance to sort of have a good chin wag with people about their liquids, about their hardware, about how they're going to go processes and when the TPD comes into play, all that sort of good stuff. On the Saturday it was very commercialised. There was but where I'm kind of going with this is I thought I would have seen a little bit more of your UK vendors. It was very Americanised. A lot of American vendors there. I would have liked to have seen more UK vendors, but I suppose that's why you've got like the sorts of your vape, was it Vape Festival, Vape Fest, and you've got obviously Vape Collective coming up as well, where they're mostly UK ones. So I'll drop links to all this stuff I'm talking about in the description below. But yeah, I'd like to have seen a little bit more British vendors. Oh man. This Lucky 13 is absolutely amazing. If you can pick yourself a bottle of this, I would. It's absolutely delicious. And the guy that I spoke to, it was really cool because I went up to the guy's stand, and like we were going about and we're looking, and then he was like, "Oh, do you want to try some juice?" We're like, "Yeah, sure." So we're like trying with some juice, and he's like, "Right now, wait." And he went and got this really, I didn't really see the label, but this really nice craft beer, and he sort of poured it in, and he gave us a glass. It was a glass. He gave us a glass of craft beer, and he says, "Drip it." So we did a few drips. I had a drink of the beer. And the combination between the two. So anytime now that I'm having a beer, I'm vaping this. It's absolutely amazing. I'm trying to find it in the UK. If I find it in the UK, I will. In fact, I'll do a little bit of Google search at the moment. Let's just do a bit of searching. Sample box carry it by the looks of it. There's no actual UK vendors coming up there. So there's none that I can see. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description box below. I'll drop it down and you guys can have a shot. When I give these shoutouts, guys, I'm giving these out because these guys, when they treated me, the way they treated me down there was like 7-star service. It was absolutely fantastic. So starting off, I'm gonna go for these guys. These guys are Moo e-liquids. This is their strawberry milk, probably the best milk type flavors I've ever tried. So you've got strawberry milk, you've got banana milk, and you've got almond milk. What did I say? Almond and vanilla. I've only got this one. I got the strawberry milk. Stefan, who was my buddy that was there, he got the almond and the banana. I tried them all. They're absolutely all fantastic, great liquids. But the guys there, they were so cool. Like literally, as soon as you come up to them, they're having a chat. We're not even talking about the liquids. We're just having a chat back and forth. And he's like, "Oh, I want to try some juice." Fantastic service again, man. These guys. Now I never heard of these guys before. Roll-ups, juice roll-up, so got a Z in the end, juice roll-ups. I've never heard of these guys, but they've got some fantastic flavours. So they've got their card down here. Alright guys, so I found it. So this is them here, so they've got four flavours. So you've got a blue raspberry, you've got a strawberry, a watermelon on punch, and an orange cherry. Now I tried every single one of these. By far the best one is the orange cherry. It's like normally like orange liquids, they've got this really sort of like citrusy, acidic sort of take to them. This one here was very, very pleasant. The orange wasn't too in your face. It wasn't too much sort of zap of the orange. The cherry also kind of rounded it off, so you're getting like a cherry inhale, orange exhale. Very nice liquids. The guys were absolutely fantastic that we spoke to about these. Great service again. What else talking about here? We're talking about Moon Mountain. And this is a full bottle. I've also got a bottle of their berry, which is over there. I've got a bottle of their berry. This is their custard, Congo's custard, Cosmos custard, should I say. This stuff is really good. The guy there as well, he was a really nice guy to talk to. Now, this custard, for being an American company, the custard was absolutely fantastic because it had that sort of English custard. Now, me being Scottish, well, British, we like the sort of egginess in the custard, so this guy put some egg in his custard. Nice one, mate. Also, what we're talking about, these guys. Don't even know how you pronounce them. Zanik Blanc, I don't know how you say it. These guys, now the reason I like these guys so much is because of their bottling. This bottle, it looks like when actually, funny story actually, when I went up to their stall to try them, he was like, oh, do you want to try them? And I thought they did this sort of revolutionary thing where to try the liquids you just squished it on your tongue, and I went to squish it and was like, oh no, stop. So yeah, these guys are good. They're really good for dripping. They drip really well. Some guy hammering or some shit. Anyway, yeah, they drip really well, these liquids. The tops are quite nice. The only thing I will say is there is absolutely zero childproofing on these. Now, I don't know if these are going to be their sale bottles because it's a sample. I don't know if these are going to be selling them in these bottles or if these are just for samples. But definitely, if you're going to be selling these, man, you need to get these childproofed. Who else? Yeah, a new company from the UK, which I like to see. Dinner Lady. Now, I tried all three of these guys' liquids. By far the best one is Lemon Tart. But yeah, so that was me just sort of just talking about. So, oh, one more guy. These Chubby. These guys have absolutely blown the bubblegum liquids out of the sea. Absolutely blown them away. Now, they do 3 flavours. It's the same company that does Rocket Fuel. Mod Fuel, sorry. You've got 3 liquids. You've got Bubble Purp, Bubble Melon, and Bubble Raz. Now, the Bubble Purp and the Bubble Raz are by far the best ones because I'm still vaping on your Bubble Melon because it's like, I don't know what it is. It's a love-hate relationship between me and melon. I love the melon. I love the taste of the melon, but the melon does not like me. It makes me feel like shit. I don't know why. I get headaches. I get kind of sort of like a sick stomach, that sort of thing. So the melons don't really mix well with me. But yeah, and on the overall, I mean, this is just like a little chat that we're gonna have. But on the overall of Expo, I had a fantastic time. I mean, there's some videos out there of some negativity in Expo. I think the guys that organised the Expo organised it to an absolute T. I think they did a great job in organising Expo. But what I would say is more UK vendors. I mean, I know the money's not necessarily there for UK vendors, but more UK vendors. I would have liked to have seen them. I would have liked to have seen some sort of home liquids that we've got here, because a lot of this stuff you can't even get here yet. Like your roll-ups, find it hard to get it. If you guys can find this, drop it in the description, in the comments below. Can't seem to find this stuff. Again, your Cafe Racer, can't seem to find them. I've heard that there's now a couple of vendors in the UK selling Moo, but even still, I found it quite hard to find them. And your Moon Mountain, found them quite hard to find them as well. But like, that's what I'm saying. So if we could have some like UK vendors there where it's easy to get it. I mean, you did have some UK vendors there. I mean, one that stood out for me the most was the Yorkshire Vaper. His stand was amazing. The guys in the stand were top notch as well. Great service. They were working their ass off, to be honest. They did a fantastic job at Expo. Their stand looked amazing. They really did, and they had some nice mods in there. They had some Hexomes, some Minikins, did some nice shit there. But yeah, like some more UK vendors would be great. So guys, did you go to Expo? If you did, drop a comment in the comments below. Let me know how your experience was. Let me know what vendors you enjoyed. Let me know all that good stuff. And until, I mean, this was just a little take on my Expo. I did very little footage, just purely because I was so overwhelmed with how much was there. It was fucking packed on the Saturday. I mean, it was so busy on the Saturday. But yeah, like I say, guys, if you were there, drop a comment in the comments box below. Let me know how your experience was. If you like this content, give a nice big thumbs up. Until next time, guys, let's keep on vaping.